The bald guy on the right of your screen is me. My name is Mike Mahaffey, and I'm a first-degree black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at Magic BJJ in Lansing, Michigan. We are a combat-based school under Chris Hodder. I turned 50 in June 2022. I've been doing martial arts and competing all my life and have black belts in 2 other disciplines. I'll be competing in 2 IBJJF tournaments this year. Let's just say that training and competing in BJJ as you approach 50 gets interesting. This video log is my way to record my thoughts and feelings on my relationship to the art and sport of BJJ as I age. Enjoy! Just pulled into Magic BJJ. Tuesday competition class. First 90 minutes, 6 to 7:30 is wrestling for adults. It's killer, especially since I didn't wrestle before. Next hour is competition class, drilling and hard rolling. So, see if I survive this. Got to hit play. Now we're on play. No, the other was playing before when you tripped.
Oh, well,
but
good.
Now,
what's happening now?
Now it's just playing randomly.
Thank you.
What's up, Larry? Soon, our sweat will be all over these mats.
And each other.
and each other, exactly. And my ego will be crushed once again. What's this? What red circle button am I supposed to press? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Okay, put your glasses on. Okay, sit down. Don't think too hard. It's the one that's right.
You sure?
There.
Are you positive? How can I trust someone as handsome as you? That's hard.
I'm trying to think of something cool to say.
Yeah, you will. I'll edit it in post. Don't worry about it. Oh, yeah. There's Miles showing us his crotch.
Yeah. So, like, when you north-south someone, like, the sink can just flow through.
This is how jiu-jitsu people are in real life. This is how we are.
Yeah, the teabag position. I used to do that on purpose. Look at this. Spin around. Let's see. Let me get close. Whoa. Oh, I hurt my back. Oh, God. Oh, God. So we're working on duck unders in Robert Verdell's wrestling class. Robert Verdell he's right there in the white gi, and he's got decades of grappling experience. Wrestling, judo, he's got a black belt in judo, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and he teaches this wrestling for adults class every Tuesday. And I started attending a couple months ago because I think it'll help me get ready for competition. My stand-up grappling game has never been my strong suit, and his class is really helping me, if nothing else, get more and more comfortable on my feet. It's exhausting, though, and it's hard for me to keep up sometimes with some of these younger, more athletic guys, but it's a ton of fun and it's really good for me, so I really enjoy it.
Great. Oh, I like that. That's good.
Now we're just drilling some grip breaks and making sure we do a grip break and an entry. Again, good stuff for me. Here Robert and Dave, 2 of our wrestling coaches, are teaching us some defense for a single leg.
Either one. Here, I'm going to keep my head up, my hips in. And then just start wrestling from here. So, you got that thing. And then you're gonna listen to my heart. So the posture's gonna get higher. Okay? Yes. Okay. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a wizard. Go over his arm here. And I'm gonna grab his humerus. Okay? Here. Now I'm gonna internally rotate his humerus here. I'm gonna lift up on his shoulder. As I do that, I'm gonna put this leg behind him. I'm getting him off my leg. Okay, I have my wizard. I'm gonna change my level. I'm not gonna have straight legs. Okay, I'm gonna rotate his upper arm inward, and I'm gonna pull up. Now from here, you do whatever you do.
So Scott and I are starting a round of rolling together at the end of wrestling class. We've already had an hour of training, and a lot of that training involved a lot of live stand-up grappling and fighting, which I didn't catch all of that or any of that on video this time around. It's okay, not the end of the world. But I'm already pretty exhausted. I don't know if you can tell, my gi's pretty soaked. Scott and I have been training together for a couple, 3 years. We're pretty tight. He's good. He's solid. He's about a decade younger than me. Doesn't really matter, I guess. But sometimes I feel it. About to pass his guard here. And here we go. Finally, that was hard won. I cut out a lot of me sitting in his half guard trying to pry my leg away. I attempt a little back take that I was able to hit him with last week in no gi, but he's tight, turtle's tight, can't get the hooks in. Does a great job of blocking my hook with his arm, and right now he gets one of his favorite submissions. He's going to knee bar that bottom leg of mine. He's got trapped. Nice. Good job, Scott. So now we are into competition class. So an hour workout after 90 minutes of wrestling class, and we're doing a drill that we call the four corners drill. We've got me and Scott and Larry here and the gray gi and Chris Reed, the other bald guy in our little group, and we each stand on basically the corner of our square of the mats, and one of us is in the middle, and we just rep takedowns. Do a takedown on the other three partners in our little group. Just rep. Whatever takedowns you want to do. Limping a little bit, my rheumatoid arthritis. I have RA, which is an autoimmune disease that kind of wrecks your joints. It's kind of acting up a little bit. It's hard training. Whoop! Look, our ceiling. This hard training is rough on it sometimes. Thanks, Chris. But that's all good. Staying active is good for me. No complaints there. But yeah, the four corners drill is a great drill for us to do. Get a lot of reps on takedowns.
So we go fly.
Right, fly. Just so we're clear, anybody over 200, you don't have to add anything at the end of flying. So all we're going to do now is first in the middle. You guys are going to get your whatever grips you guys want, and we're going to go to full guard. Okay. Idea on the other person is people on the outside.
Finally, something I can do.
So I'm basically trying to get him into my guard. If I get him in my guard, I win. There, right away. You're looking for that pass, which he already is. Boom. Right? Next person comes up. I go to Creed. I go to Chris, right? Right here. Push. Right? Boom. Okay? And we go around, and then the person in the middle switches out. So, if you get him in guard and don't get a chance to pass, you just look him in the face and you say, Suck less, you know? Right?
Not a question.
Make sure you're getting this, Chris.
Hang on, I'm not recording it. Keep going.
I didn't want it to be true.
And now it's time for more rounds at the end of competition class. This is me going with Frank. He is a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, a second degree black belt in Judo, I think. He's one of our Judo coaches. Really good dude, fun training partner, big strong guy. Trying to weasel my way out of his half guard right here. Still weaseling my way out of his half guard. I don't have much left in my tank at this point in time. It's been over 2 hours of hard training, and he dumps me over easily. And let me tell you, being underneath Frank, whether you have a lot in the tank or not, is never a fun proposition. I cut out a bunch of time where I spent trying to finagle my way out from under his side control, and it obviously was not working.
It's like falling over slowly. It's all unflattering today. The problem is I think I'm making it worse, so you're still on the screen.
And he's about to get an arm bar here.
It's worse than that. Society.
I don't have much left to fight it. That's okay.
This leg's like creeping out. It's like slowly falling over.
Josh is over there trying to not break the tripod that my phone is on. Okay, so we start again. I'm like, screw that. I am not letting you on top of me. I pass immediately. Try to settle into side control. He's got my right hand. Okay, now he's let go of it. Trying to flatten him out onto the mat. I think my arm is cut. Yeah, my arm was cut between his legs. Trying to find good head position where I can keep him flat and take away a bunch of his leverage. He's getting good underhooks on me and trying to shuck me off of him. And I think at some point over here he's able to turn over. I just can't keep him down. Yep. turns over. I fall back to my guard. Wrap him up. I'm just exhausted at this point. It was a fun night, but I'm tired. Not doing a great job of breaking down his posture. Trying to unbalance him. I'm wanting to sit up and get out of there, but he's not having it. I was trying to take it back to my knees, and he said no. And he's trying to break my guard open, which he does. I try to go for. Got my foot on his hip. I'm trying to control the distance. I'm just moving slow. And he puts on an ankle lock. I'm working my escape. You can't see him getting my hips over his bottom leg, and the bell rings. I'm saved by the bell. Thank you, Frank. Fun roll as always, my friend. Good morning. It's the day after 2.5 hours of competition training, and I am whooped. Tired, kind of a headache. My joints ache. It always flares up my RA to train that hard, but it is what it is. And this morning, I'm getting up and making my usual protein smoothie. There's my baby right there. There's my buddy, my Ninja Blender, appropriate name, I think. It's got some banana, some protein powder, some milk, it's caffeinated coffee stuff. I feel like the extra protein helps me recover, and the caffeine, well, I'm just an addict, so. And also this particular smoothie helped me get on and stay on weight for Master Worlds in 2021. So that's a bonus too. So it's kind of become a staple part of my morning routine. So good morning, and let's make smoothie. Good morning. So, I got my smoothie, settled in for the morning. It's Wednesday, April 13th. I'm off on Wednesdays. I don't work Wednesdays. I work 32 hours a week at my job. I work for a place called Peckham. Hold on. Can you see the logo? Peckham, old logo, so from a few years ago. Anyway, work for a place called Peckham. I'm a social worker. I do vocational rehab, meaning I help people with disabilities find and maintain employment. I am 49. I'm going to be 50 on June 4th. And I've done martial arts my whole life, since I was about 14. I've got black belts in Taekwondo, Karate, and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And I love to compete. Doesn't mean I'm great at it, though. Especially as I get older. So I have rheumatoid arthritis, which is a autoimmune disease. It causes joint pain and inflammation and can slowly destroy the cartilage in between your joints. And it can have other effects too on other organs. I've got glaucoma in my eyes, which is often co-occurring with RA. Just other medical stuff going on. So that's something I struggle with when it comes to training for competition. I used to walk with a cane, but now the disease is under much better control. And I can do a heck of a lot more than I could several years ago. So I'm really grateful for that. And I bring this up just because it's part of the reason I wanted to do this video log. I'm almost 50, got some limitations, just like almost everybody who is approaching 50 has, and I wanted to kind of explore my relationship to this art and sport of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu as I get older. And I've got 3 competitions coming up this year: Chicago IBJJF, a more local one in Toledo, where I'm in Michigan, mid-Michigan in Lansing, and so we're going to travel down to our friend's place in Toledo and compete at their tournament. Shout out Dion Thompson, Braza in Toledo. They're awesome, by the way. And then Master Worlds, again, my second Master Worlds in September in Las Vegas. And so I wanted to kind of, it's a lot of competing in a pretty short amount of time for an older guy who's never been like an elite competitor. And, you know, my body's changing and what I can do is changing and how quickly I recover is changing. And I just wanted to kind of take a look through video at how that impacts my relationship to this art and sport, and just kind of chronicle that, because I think I see a lot of media out there focusing on the elite athletes, and which is awesome. Like there's so much, they're fun to watch, they inspire all of us, you know, the world champions, but it's sometimes hard to relate to some of that for a guy like me who came into jiu-jitsu later in life. I've been training since I was 34, 35, after doing decades of other martial arts. And, you know, for somebody who is a hobbyist competitor, like, I don't make my living at it. I don't ever want to make my living at it. I'll probably never be a world champion. I'd love to be. I'm going to work my ass off for it. But, you know, the chances of that are low. And I'm not getting any younger, stronger, or healthier, you know? So I just got to work with what I got. So I hope you're enjoying. Hope you enjoyed episode 1. There'll be more to come. As I organize my thoughts about what it's like aging in this sport. I'll talk more about it. Can tell you right now, I don't recover as well as I used to. I am in a lot of physical pain today, and I'm tired, and sleep and nutrition are way more important than they've ever been. It's humbling because there are people that I train with that kick the snot out of me on the mats, and they're younger, faster, more athletic, healthier, recover better, and a lot of them are lower ranked than me. I mean, you train with monsters like that, and as you're getting older, they're gonna start catching up. Doesn't matter whether you're a black belt or they're a blue, purple, or brown belt. Like, they can get you, right? And that's can be a blow to the ego. So I am sorting out my relationship with this art and sport, and I still love it, and I'll probably always do it as long as I physically can. But I'm becoming more comfortable with not always being the toughest guy in the room. I never have been, really, but as I get older, I just have to become more comfortable with my role in jiu-jitsu, and it's not just to smash and submit people. It changes as you get older. So we'll talk about that as this series goes on. Thanks for watching. Right now, I'm going to be here with my dog, doing some morning cuddling, drinking my smoothie, doing Wordle on my phone, my other addiction, word games. At least Wordle is an addiction. And have a great morning. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.